When we think about the largest land mammals in history, there are a couple of animals that come to mind. There's the mammoths of the last ice age, the giant ground sloths, and the rhino relative Paraceratherium that lived around 30 million years ago. This last creature was believed for the longest time to be the largest land mammal that ever lived, weighing almost 20 tons, being bigger than most non-sauropod dinosaurs. However, recent fossil discoveries have brought a new contender to the ring, an animal that may not just match the weight of Paraceratherium but also exceed it. This beast was known as Palaeoloxodon namadicus, or the Asian straight-tusked elephant. Despite looking like many species of mammoths that it coexisted with, it was actually more closely related to the African bush and forest elephant. Finding out how this animal evolved then will also require tracing the lineage of the elephants we're familiar with today. Palaeoloxodon mammoths and all living elephants are part of a group known as Proboscidea. This order emerged in the Paleocene, around 60 million years ago, and contains a wide assortment of different animals that branched off into multiple evolutionary lines. Some of these lines included the mastodons, who although close in appearance to mammoths, branched off from them around 27 million years ago. In addition, we also have the ancient Moratherium, the Gomphotheres, and... Hold up, go back a second.
No.
The family we want to focus on, however, emerged around 5 to 3 million years ago during the late Miocene to the Pliocene in Africa. This family was known as Elephantidae, and some of its earliest members include animals such as Primelephas. This elephant was said to be the ancestor of the modern Loxodonta and Elephas genera of elephants, as well as the extinct Mammuthus and Palaeoloxodon genera. Palaeoloxodon evolved shortly after, during the middle of the Pliocene, giving rise to such species such as Palaeoloxodon reci, the oldest species, Palaeoloxodon antiquus, a Eurasian species larger than the African elephant, and several species of dwarf elephants that ranged across the world. But the species we're looking at only emerged at the very end of the Pleistocene. Palaeoloxodon namadicus lived across Asia, from India up to Japan. A signature feature of this animal is its thick dome-like crest on its skull, right above the eyes. This kind of structure is called a Parieto-Occipital Crest, and it was thicker in namadicus than it was in its European counterparts. It resembles the forehead of Asian elephants, although the species is more closely related to the African elephant, and in particular, the African forest elephant, Loxodonta cyclotis. But of course, the big question on everyone's minds is how big this elephant could get. Estimates of the size of the Asian straight-tusked elephant from 2015 put it at a shoulder height of 16 feet and a weight of 22 to 24 tons. This dwarfs even Paraceratherium and makes namadicus the largest land mammal of all time. The problem, however, is that the species is only known from a few fragmentary remains, and much of the calculation for the height and weight of this animal was based on pieces such as its femur, with much of the resulting estimation relying on proportions found in other similar proboscideans. In reality, the animal could have been smaller than Paraceratherium, which is why namadicus hasn't necessarily taken away the heaviest land mammal title quite yet. Regardless of whether this elephant was smaller or larger than the estimates, we do have a general ballpark of its size and that it was comparable to Paraceratherium. But as many paleontologists and publications have pointed out, the debate over which land mammal was the biggest opens up another discussion on how big mammals could actually be on land. We know that dinosaurs reach titanic sizes, but the largest land mammals are still tiny compared to the average sauropod dinosaur. Some arguments for why this size discrepancy exists include the fact that dinosaurs were born in eggs, allowing them to be incubated and laid faster than a large mammal such as an elephant or rhino could carry a pregnant calf and give birth to it. Other ideas have to do with the different temperatures between the Mesozoic and Cenozoic, allowing for variation in body sizes. The relatively smaller sizes of mammals, however, shouldn't detract from the fact that Palaeoloxodon namadicus is still an enormous animal, and with the recent discovery of its potential true size, it opens the door for the possibility of even larger land mammals to be uncovered in the near future. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, share it if you can, and if you want to see more animal content like this in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button.